and welcome back to the Wow Embossing channel. It is 2021 and it's Erica here with the first video of the year. I'm so excited to be part of the design team this year again. So what better way than to celebrate with some rainbow-liciousness? So this is a embossing glitter that's coming later this month. I think the 25th, but do not hold me to that because I am not the best source of information, I will admit. So here I have got a pre-ink blended panel. I'm really sorry about the shaking. I didn't realize just how shaky it was. That I am covering with my embossing pad. And then we are going to, and you can see I have a sheet of acetate to keep things sort of non-sticky. Then we're going to transfer that to a cheap piece of printer paper. This is like super cheap paper. And we're going to sprinkle this yummy stuff all over that. And I mean, that's like good enough to eat. It looks like sugar. And who doesn't like sugar, right? So we are going to heat this with the heat tool. And you can see I've set that aside and it's on the #1 setting. So while that is heating up, we're going to quickly clean this away so I don't manage to blow that glitter all over my craft room, which has happened in the past. Ask me how I know. Years. So with the heat tool nice and hot, we're going to heat this from underneath. And I do this with all of my heat embossing when I am using glitters, because glitters, as we know, has a tendency of getting everywhere. So in order to keep it on top of your paper and actually melt it instead of blowing it away, it's better to heat from underneath. And so you can see how, like, where the heat is going, and then you just kind of move your heat tool up and down until your entire panel is melted. And I must admit that this was kind of mesmerizing to watch, but we are going to speed this up just a teeny tiny bit because yes, it's magic, but we still want to kind of get to the end as well. And as I said, this halo embossing glitter is actually inspired by Catherine Pula, and it will be available at some point this month, I think. I want to say the 25th, like I said, but yeah, we might need to ask the people who know for sure about that. So let's get back to the card making, shall we? So with this, I decided to make some very clean and simple cards because around this time, or actually exactly at this time last year, I was on my way to go to Creativation. But pause. Wow. Okay, see what I mean? Magic. And I was on my way to go to Creativation, and it really is such an amazing experience. However, of course, due to coronavirus and the situation in the world, this year there will be no Creativation in person, so it will be a virtual event instead. And I must admit that even though if it had been on, I probably wouldn't have gone because, it's a bit, iffy. Lots of people, lots of talking, and yeah, probably lots of coronavirus. But anyway, yeah, so the point I was going to make was that I really, really miss all my friends that I would have seen at Creativation. So the idea was to make some quite sweet sort of friendship cards. And originally I was only going to use the big hello. This is the Say Hello die from Concord and Knife. But the fun thing with this die is that it's actually, there's 2 pieces in the die, but you get 3 pieces when you cut them all out. So my inner dramatic, like, drama queen, when I was taking these pieces apart, was like, you're gonna use that outline, right? And at first I was like, well, it's a bit fiddly, so probably not. And let me tell you, this inner drama queen I have, she went off on a hysteric, like, this could be so cool, and craft wastage is terrible. Okay, maybe that's a little bit of a stretch, but the point is, I decided to use the outline and the big die, and I'm very glad that I did, because even though it's cut from exactly the same piece, when I put them on the card, the outline it looks more pastel-y, whereas the big piece is like a kapow carnival of colors. Can you see it? Yeah? You know what you see what I mean? Yeah? And then I thought, okay, so, you know, obviously, hello, that's nice, but you need something else. So I wanted to kind of make these pop a little bit first. So I'm using the second piece of the die, and I cut out a black hello. So this is the skinny part. And I didn't like it on the outline bit. I just thought it was a little bit too harsh. But I like it on the big piece because it kind of makes the colors pop even more if possible, right? So just to be sort of on the safe side, no, that is definitely a no. No, 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 no. So back to this. So that is definitely a go. But then what to do with the other one? Is it going to be white or light gray? And I think the light gray actually worked out perfectly because it's like very much like a softer tone. And then to kind of match the black and the gray hellos, I decided to use some inks also from Concord and Night in Mushroom and Dove to kind of match the inner bit, the skinny bit. So it says hello. I could totally go for some of you right now. And yeah, this goes out to everyone out there who would have been a Creativation or would have longed to go to Creativation. Hopefully soon we'll all be able to go get together. But until then, some friendship cards will have to do the thing. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we will see you soon again. Bye for now.